as you can see, a bit of a dilemma. This is, how shall I say it, part of my experiment. I've been researching the draugr here for quite some time now. It's a bit of a sit-all, really. While taking a new spell that I had been hastily working on, no thanks to these boneheads, I, had a bit of an accident. I must admit I'm still working out the king of the new spell myself. It's not entirely ready, in case you didn't realize. The spell I've been working on allows me, well, anyone really, to control the draugr. At least to some degree. That draugr must have accidentally pushed a switch somewhere ahead of us, subsequently closing this gate. I was preparing this for my next attempt. Good that you showed up just now. There's a little something I've been wanting to try. Oh, don't worry, it's perfectly safe. Well, relatively safe. At least for you it will be, I think. I've been wanting to find out whether I can transfer control to another person, to allow somebody else to control the subject I've prepared. If I can get a positive result out of this experiment, I can finally finish the spell and even expand on it further. And by that I mean having control over living things too. Animals, people, well, some control at least, and only for a short time. So, what do you say? Ready to give this whole draugr a spin? I don't think we can get this gate open right now by any other means. Excellent! Just remember to keep going until you find that switch. It's there, somewhere. I'll end the spell once the gate is open. Now stand still while I cast this. It might tingle slightly. You've done it! Excellent work! Well, it seems like your mind is still in one piece. That's good. Seems like it went better than the last time. With this, I can finally finish my research. I couldn't have done it without your assistance. I'm exceptionally grateful. Oh, not for another 10 or 20 years at the very least. I'm still having a myriad of problems to account for, after all. But enough about the details. You have a dragon to hunt, remember? I don't have much in the way of weaponry to help you, but feel free to take whatever supplies you need from my laboratory. You've helped me with the most difficult part of my research today, and for that I thank you. I may join up with you later on once I've cleaned myself up. Transferring minds from one body to another really works up a sweat. Whew.
I'll be heading back to town to help coordinate the rescue. I'm not much of a fighter, so I'll be heading back to town to help coordinate the rescue. I'm not much of a fighter, so I'm afraid I'll just get in your way down here. Remember, that dragon has likely lured us here for a reason, so be careful. I don't know what you can expect to find when you reach its lair. Best of luck, Dragonborn, and Godspeed. Until next time. Good evening.
Blast those bandits! If they interfere with my work again, I'll cook them in the oven.
I need more enemies to kill. going.
You're next.
Got something to say? Try putting something on that pressure plate. One of these dusty old draugr should do the trick. Watch what you're doing!
need something?
Take that. I need a real challenge. This was nothing.
This better be good.
Oh, there you are! After Lurius returned, I decided to head over to the Barrow to see if you needed some assistance. I took a shortcut over the mountains looking for another way in, and ended up in here. You have no idea how useful a spell of levitation is. Why the Empire outlawed them is beyond me. I mean, who even enforces that law? The local guards? Please. I'll levitate wherever I damn well want to, thank you very much. Wow. You all look far worse for wear than I was expecting. Do you need me to conjure a comfort crab for you? No? Well, I'm just trying to help. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. Wandering aimlessly. Oh, there's a nice spot.
Call that technique? Huh. Pathetic.
This all you've got? Love the smell of burning flesh. It reminds me of my dear mother's cooking. Is anyone else really hungry? Watch it.
For your sake, Dad. Watch where you're
Careful.
going.
This looks promising. Likely the ancient Nords used it to dispose of their rubbish. Or bodies, where the case may be. Nevertheless, it looks to be too deep for mere waste disposal. It's likely the shaft breaks into a large chasm deeper down. And if it doesn't, well, let's just hope there's water down there to break your fall. Unless, of course, you want to end up looking like a weakling. But I'm sure it couldn't be that far down. Well, not exactly. But don't worry, I'm sure I'll find something nearby to possess once you make it down there. I'll be following your progress with a simple spell. So, whatever you do, do not get naked. I don't think my fragile heart could take it. Whatever it is, I don't have the time for it. This is more unpleasant than I thought it was going to be. Can you hear me correctly? Falmer are such a bother to work with. Nevertheless, it is intriguing that the Dwemer have built such an extensive city on an island so far away from the mainland. No doubt the Thal. Anyway, important things first. We should be looking for signs of where that dragon of yours could be roosting. Let's stick to the road and see where that takes us. Surely you must have better things to do than to bother an old man. I suppose there is something you could do for me, if you're up for it. I'm running low on wisp blessings. I only have a couple left, and they're absolutely critical to my, experiments. Bring me 5, and I'll give you some sort of enchanted weapon. It'll be useful for hitting things. That is what you adventurers do, right? Wait! 5 might be too few. I might run out too quickly. Better make it 8. Or 15. Scratch that. 8 should be enough. Where is it? I saw a mud crab the other day. Oh, yes! The wisp wrappings! Yes, I completely forgot about them. Here, take this. Pried it from the fingers of a draugr years ago. A useful paperweight. Certainly shiny enough. You may find it useful as well. I need your help in dealing with some pests. The Thalmor. I assume you've heard of them before. Aldemari supremacists. I despise them. Normally I'd send a swarm of draugr. But while I'm recalculating the peripheries of my spell, I'll need someone else to deal with them for me. Negotiating with them will likely be impossible, and I have no doubt they'll return soon in greater numbers. But it should slow them down for now. Certainly not for sightseeing purposes. I assure you, their presence here on this island is anything but benevolent. Try to leave a couple of relatively intact corpses behind.
God, I've never seen such a thing. Did the Dwemer build all this? It disappeared long ago. Nobody has since been able to work out why.
Some say the Dwemer's disappearance is related to the horrors of Vulthurkrah. But that's for scholars, not adventurers such as me. Stay focused.
You're next, plaything. Take that. I'm just warming up.
Fine.
Take that. I need more enemies to kill.
been doing something greatly important.
Take that. I'm just warming up. Take that. I need more enemies to kill. Already? Hey, wake up so I can kill you again. kill you again.
How beautiful.
must take my leave of you here. I fear this is the bounds of my mind control spell. There should be a passageway nearby that ought to lead you straight to that dragon. Good luck, and try not to die.
Tiraz T. Tinvark. Much time has passed since we last spoke. For a time I feared you would not honor my challenge. It is simple, Dovahkiin. Avrovan Delon. I invited you to join my wandering dead in this, Bromlock Strunma. It is my seat of power. Nuz Croesus, now that you are here, the prey is scattered and weak. You shall fall and become one of my Lavu Delon Slen, my army of rotting flesh. Dalmoro Bakdova. To restore the age of the dragons, I must turn the filth against itself. I invite the strongest of Tazokan to become my Serot Tu Kanar, so that we may begin the hunt. Proda Tir Voku. I have many who will answer my call, but you are Matmahas, and indeed, I will be expecting you. Togat Lane, follow if you can, so that I may swallow you in the fury of the North Wind.
It's raising the dead. We need to find some place up.
This way. Up towards the platform over there. Hurry!
Oh, thank the gods you're alive. Unfortunately, I have dire news. As you were down there stirring the hornet's nest, the Empire sent another contingent to do things their way. I guess the Empire was starting to feel some pain in their purses due to the suspended trade routes. Funny how coin can move mountains sometimes. That I am. I was hoping to involve as few people as necessary. And what of its trap? Were you able to find out what the dragon was planning? God, then it sounds like the dragon is getting everything it ever wished for today. Now it has what it needs. An army at its doorstep. We need to put an end to this as soon as possible, before it has the chance to turn the Imperial Legion soldiers against us. I fear you're the only one who can do this. Legion soldiers aren't trained to fight dragons. It's up to you now, Dragonborn. Let's go. I'll wrap things up with those. Is it dead? Is it finally over? I can hardly believe it. We've finally done it then. It's over. By Zenithar, you really are Dragonborn. Well, I guess the next great challenge will be getting this town back on its feet. At least with a legion of Imperial soldiers here, we should be able to get that done much quicker than I would have expected. Once the houses are rebuilt, we'll need to bring over new miners and get the mines back up and running again. But that's my battle to fight, Dragonborn, not yours. You've done us justice this day. Mark my words. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the bounty on that dragon. Here, 10,000 gold. You've earned it, and my gratitude. The Red Wave should be sailing back to Skyrim soon, should you wish to return to the mainland. But with what happened here at Stonehollow, likely there are still people around the island in need of help. Do visit us again in the near future. Once we start to rebuild, there may be people here in need of a competent adventurer such as yourself. Once again, thank you, Dragonborn, for the help. An act like this won't so easily be forgotten. You've done us a great service, Dragonborn. I work for the East Empire Company. It's my duty to manage the mining operations at Stonehollow and to keep the people there safe. Stonehollow faces many threats on a regular basis, such as the marauders, warlocks, crazy danger worshippers, angry wildlife. And now there are reports of Thalmor amassing on the northern isle of Witch's Crag. What in oblivion do they want? The fact that the Empire has neglected this island for so many years certainly hasn't made my job any easier. I don't suppose why not. Most of them are either just working the mines or are between jobs at the moment. They don't work for free though, so they may have a task for you to complete first. We've got our work cut out for us. Right now, we need to work towards burying the dead and clearing all this rubble. Once we have that taken care of, we can begin rebuilding the houses that were demolished by the dragon, including the local inn. For me, you've already done more than I could have asked for. Though there are likely to be many around the island who need your help, Dragonborn. There are also many mysteries to this island that I'm sure would interest any dungeon delver worth their salt. Just take a look at some of the books in the trade house to learn about the island. Godspeed, Dragonborn.